Alright, there we go. I think I got my mic working as soon as that motorcycle or whatever came by. I don't know if it got picked up though. Let me do this. Right, OBS doesn't put me in whatever it's called, streamer mode anymore for whatever reason. Not that I really care, but I gotta remember to do that. Patch server member. Alright, I don't really see much purpose to delaying the start of this stream. I probably should have started like an hour ago at this point, but I was doing all the stuff I normally do pre-stream. Or while setting up here, rather. I then immediately stopped to take a big drink of water. But anyways. Yeah, Morty is our next obstacle. And it's not looking good. I've looked at all of our options, at least to the best of my understanding. And I'm pretty sure our best options are using the move Payback and the item Quick Claw. We don't really have much at our disposal, unfortunately. I tried looking for any kind of items that'll boost damage or give survivability, but no, we just kind of have to. We're using Quick Claw, and it's all we got. So we're gonna turn off this music. Also, yeah, I'm starting on the screen of Muck Monday stats because I was doing a little bit of investigation of whether Rock Tomb would be worth it or not. But as far as I'm seeing, Grimer is far too slow to... I think I've already fought you, I hope. But Grimer is far too slow to outpace a Haunter, much less a Gengar, even with -1 speed. Like, see, we're failing to run from this level 15 Stantler. Thank you, God. That was... I mean, just proving my point right there. We cannot run from things because we are not particularly fast. Just had to change a tab over there quickly. Oh, I have to fight you. I don't know why I hesitated there. The Quick Claw, I believe, should be in National Park. I don't know where exactly. I think it's this person down here. But maybe I'm wrong? Oh, there's two people here. Can I move, please? You. No. You. Yes, okay. We have, unfortunately, our best item for now. Really wish I had anything that was actually consistent, but... Well, I think... I didn't look too closely into it, but I might be able to get the Life Orb. But I don't know that I can afford the health loss. Wait, no. I needed to go... Oh, you do turn. I think the police officers only fight you at night. Yeah. You turn? No. Fair enough. I guess I'll just murder you then. Venonat. Rock Doom. Now, we walk all the way down here, past the Nidoran, keep walking, past the other Nidoran. And finally past the Drowsy, I guess. Forewarned, watch out, I have Sludge, my best move. And here it is. Payback. Now, I think... I'm gonna give this Quick Claw now before I forget. But I think that, unironically, I just immediately get rid of whatever it's called, Rock Tomb, for Payback. This is such an interesting sociology video. I'm studying real. It's a good view into my descent into madness, I'd say. Actually, why don't I get rid of Pound? With Rock and Dark, I feel like I have solid enough coverage. Screw it. Like, this is a real-time view of someone just going insane, trying to fight Morty with one Grimer. Because I'm now as strong as I can really get, aside from levels, I guess, but my move set and items are as good as I can get them. Because I don't even think I learn anything better by level up. So I'm just gonna get ground and poison moves, really. And something tells me they're not gonna help. But you know. I've slammed my face against worse walls before. Actually, I don't know that yet. Maybe this will be the worst fight I've ever done. Because I think in this fight, unlike before, if they click Curse at any point, well, maybe if it's like the Gengar that clicks at last Pokemon, I'd probably be fine, but realistically, if Curse ever gets clicked, I just lose. Whereas before, Curse wouldn't do anything if I at least got the kill. But that is not the case now. However, I don't know what the however is. However, I will just keep going until I get lucky, I guess, is the however there. Yeah, we do have to get past the trainers first, I suppose. This will be an okay test. Okay, well, I don't think I'm beating this trainer. I'm pretty sure they had 5 Pokemon. Yeah, it's physically impossible for me to beat this trainer now. And this... Oh, let's go Quick Claw. I guess I'm getting a little bit over-leveled. That's fine. We'll probably need the XP. Actually, since I leveled up, maybe I live? I do. Awesome. Also, crazy that the thing used Spite instead of actually killing me. Alright, I'm gonna have to save before every one of these trainer battles, because I didn't consider them also having Curse. I also didn't consider them having 5 Pokemon, like, that's a lot of idiots to mow through, but... I mean, I guess it's a good combo, having 5 Pokemon and Curse. Pretty solid counter to any single Pokemon. Oh, I'm yawning. Oh wait, I just said that I'd save before fights. Hit a quick save. For a second I was confused about why my Pokédex said 2. But I did in fact catch another Pokemon. Okay, Haunter. You're also gonna curse turn 1. That's a great sign for later. Other Haunter. This is actually interesting how much damage this will do. Okay, well, Payback will be boosted now. So, if this doesn't kill, we're in really bad shape. Okay, boosted Payback kills a level 20 Haunter. That's good. This is the kind of information that we need. Because the other thing is, I did some, like, test damage calcs, just to see how plausible things were looking, but at the same time, I don't really know what the base games do for, like, trainers' stats. Like, I doubt they give them perfect IVs, EVs. But I don't know if they get, like, middle-of-the-road stats. I don't know if they get 0. Okay, I should actually pick up from my mom. You might have a choice scarf for me. Okay, she doesn't tell me. I gotta actually go to the place. I highly doubt there will be a choice scarf here, but if there is one, that is probably my best item. Kebia berries. What ones are those? Oh, okay, well. So much for that. Depending on the berry that was, that could have unironically been useful, because I believe I have access to Nature Gift, Natural Gift, whatever, which uses the berries to attack. So if I got like a... Oh, you see me that far out, okay. But if I got a berry that used like a dark poison or psychic type attack, I could have used it as a stronger version of Payback. What would be weaker assuming it hit, but... Okay, level 22 Haunter. This gives me some more useful info. Can boosted Payback kill a level 22 Haunter? Yes. Again, I'd be really sad if it couldn't, but... Are you the last one? No. God, there's so many trainers here. I'm just gonna use a potion if I have one. Yep, I do. And I'm gonna hit a save. Hello there. You have 3 Pokemons. This should be easy. Bye-bye, Ghastly. Oh, Quick Claw? Okay, I do kill a level 20 Haunter, unboosted. So that is promising. I'm just gonna go here. I want to head back and heal. Because I believe that's the last trainer. I would be kind of surprised if they had 5 gym trainers here. And now we can start slamming our face against the wall for real. I actually have to think about where I'm walking here. Yes. Hello, Morty. Hit one final save, because Lord knows I'm gonna have to reload this save many, many times. And, no, not save again. I don't need to just keep saving. Oh, there's another step between us? Okay, well. I guess I should have seen that coming. Yeah, I don't really care what you have to say. Alright, let's see how doomed this is. We're just gonna let this first run through go. There's like a 90% chance, I feel like, that this Ghastly just curses me and then we lose. But I want to see how this goes. Okay! That's promising. Maybe we first try this. Maybe this is the easiest fight I've ever seen in my life. Because this thing's dead. There's no way it lives. I might hit 27 here. Yeah, in my test run, I was basing it off of level 25. So The 2 levels might make a difference. The Quick Claw proc? Okay. We know that I'll kill now. So that's 2 Pokemon dead, and I'm full health, basically. Hold on a minute. Oh, yours are... Okay, well, you missed Hypnosis. Okay, at least we're getting the potions out on Haunter before I'm cursed. Maybe it's a range to kill? Or maybe, being a gym leader, he's got actual IV'd Pokemon? I guess one or both could be true there. No way to know. But if the level 21 Haunter isn't a guaranteed kill, I don't think there's any way that the Gengar is a kill. It's Shadow Balls. This is gonna hurt. I have minus special defense. Or no, I have minus special attack. Okay, well, I am alive. If this doesn't kill the Gengar, I'm upset. How do you live with that much? Oh my god, Grimer. That's a 100 base power, super effective move. And like, what are Gengar's defenses? I gotta check this. Gengar has 60 defense, 60 HP. How do you not kill it? Oh! It's not gonna kill though. I need like a crit or something. Because it's at half and I didn't kill it with unboosted, yeah. God. That unironically looked kind of good for a little bit. Alright. I would have been so unbelievably happy if I had just done that in one try. But yeah. Now we're back to reality. Okay. I mean, this is a marginally better start. I have like 3 extra health. Okay, well. I suppose I could get the instant wake up? No. I mean, maybe you try to hypnosis me even though you can kill me. Yeah. I am gonna want to try, Rock Tomb, I think. Because even though Gengar is 110 base speed, and Muck's probably like 20-ish. Okay, well. You know what, whatever, we'll keep going. Because, like, this thing could Hypnosis and we could Hyper Crit. Actually, no, this is the time where, if anything, yeah. Like, obviously that's doomed. Because we just kind of need Gengar to, like, Hypnosis and miss. I guess it could also click Mean Look. And I don't see a world where it ever decides to click Sucker Punch. I don't know why it even has it. That's a crazy moveset decision. But maybe this is fine if it's on the Haunter. We're gonna use this to test. Like, I just died of this, but yeah. If I get cursed at any time, it's over. I need to just reset. That's horrendous, but I mean, I kind of expected as much. Actually, if the Gengar curses, I'm probably fine. Actually, Gengar doesn't have curse, so never mind that. I didn't say anything. Both Gengars, or both Haunters have curse, though. So, I don't really know. Okay, well. I needed the instant wake up there. I wish I didn't have to hear Morty talk about whatever the hell he's talking about at the start of every fight. Big Quick Claw proc? Okay, well, never mind. Actually, you do heal this turn, so it gives me a decent chance to wake back up. Nope. Okay. Yeah, like, in order for this to work, assuming no Quick Claw procs, I have to dodge Curse turn 1, I have to avoid the hypnosis turn 2 from Haunter. I don't really know what has to happen to beat Gengar. Because, like, I don't think I want it to Shadow Ball me here. I think I would rather it hypnosis and miss. Also, the more I think about it, the more it's like, Rock Tomb is so not worth it. There's no world where I ever become faster than this. Like, I think what has to happen is that in this situation, I crit payback. Because thanks to Citrus Berry, getting a Quick Claw proc after the fact doesn't help. Actually, maybe from here it does. Hold on. Hold on, Muck Monday. Hold on a minute. Okay. This last Haunter... Hold on, wait a minute, wait a minute. This last Haunter has Curse, Mean Look, Sucker Punch, and Nightshade. We're very conveniently 2 HP above Nightshade killing. I would be really upset if Sucker Punch kills me. And if it curses, I just kill it. Okay, I win. Wow. What? This was no time at all. Why was this so easy? Okay, alright. Hold on a minute, I gotta tab out and change the stream title. I love Morty. Sometimes I'm just too good. That's there we go. We got a new title and description. Bling. I think I'm okay. I've got payback. That's a far better dark move. How is this possible? I don't know. I don't know how that was possible, Morty. You really had every opportunity to win. I mean, did he really? What did he... He did have an opportunity to win there. If he clicked Lick on his Ghastly instead of Mean Look, which is what I think he did, or he got a Quick Claw proc, actually. I don't remember. But if his Ghastly did any damage to me, I feel like he would have won. But unfortunately for him, he's stupid. Now we get to move on, which I didn't think was going to happen this entire stream. I don't know why I'm looking at my bag, or at Muck Monday, deciding if I want to heal or not. Of course I do. But yeah, those extra few levels genuinely mattered, because I lived by 2 HP. Okay, well next up is Chuck, who's got only 2 Pokemon. So I don't think it'll be too bad. I'm still gonna be a Grimer though, and he's gonna have 2 fully evolved Pokemon. This sort of early middle part of the game is a little rough for that, where the relatively late evolution of Muck into Grimer leaves me far weaker than I should be. But nothing we can do about that, but complain a bunch, and whine and scream, and cry, maybe? Something like that. Do I have to fight someone? I might be able to go up here. I'm just walking down this way. Yeah, looks like I can get through without fighting any trainers. That's nice. Because I'm already pretty close to Chuck's level, and I don't know how many trainers are in his place. Oh, hello. I have a Pokedex, yep. Safari Zone. Okay, yep, No. Okay, fine. I guess I have to. Is heading over to the Safari Zone required in this game? I didn't think it was. If I jump down here, I can avoid trainers. And then... what do I have to do? Go up the lighthouse. Talk to... Jasmine. And she's like, oh, go get the medicine in Cianwood. And then I go there, and then while I'm there, I fight the gym. And I go back here, and then I fight her. And that's gonna be bad, but I think I have access to Dig. I think the Dig TM is in National Park. But do any of her Pokemon have Earthquake? I don't know. They probably do. That's a problem for the future, however. And by for the future, I mean I'm gonna look at it right now. No, they don't have Earthquake. Okay. I really thought our Steelix would. We might be able to, eat her up then, with the power of Dig. Okay, insta-confused. Insta-confused into Rock Throw Miss. Awesome. I think I'm still better off. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Awesome. And I didn't use the Pokemon Center in Olivine, so we're back here. Love that. Like, I don't get how I just lose to a Noctowl. Non-stab confusion. It's clicking, and I lose because it has Reflect, and I hit myself, and I miss a Rock Tomb. Whatever. Hello again, Magnemite. Right, this time I guess I'll use the Pokemon Center here, just so that I respawn here if I lose. Rumble. You know what, I was just looking at the window, and I really don't like it. So we're changing it up. Maybe I go 11. I'll go with 11. That's a lot nicer. Alright, I'm back with a vengeance and a much cooler Hexporter, which is clearly what made me go wrong there. You know, I'm just thinking about it. Having Quick Claw and Rock Tomb paired with Payback is a really interesting strategy from me. Because I'm just actively trying to make it so that I can't get the damage boost from Payback. But oh well. I'm not really using Payback for the Payback part of it. I'm using it for the it's a dark type part of it. I'm just gonna click Rock Tomb again. Yeah. No, I hate you. Hello again, Mom. Let's go see if she bought me anything useful. It's an excuse to go back and heal instead of using my potions anyway. Pokemart's right here. A repel, wow, thanks. One whole repel. Just what I needed. I'm so glad. Thing is, as far as I know, or like for all I know rather, I can't actually get the choice scarf until I beat the Elite Four or something, so dumping all this money into Mom might just be pointless. I didn't want to go up the elevator. No, I didn't want to go up the elevator. It doesn't work like that. I guess I'll grab this item while I'm here. Wow, super potion. Alright. Here we go. Battle number 2. Hello, Poliwag. Okay. Do I get to play the game yet? Thank you. Really upsetting that level 18 Poliwag is faster than me. Okay. Do I get to play the game yet? Do I get to play the game yet? Thank you. God, this is gonna be so fun. No, I hate you. These people are using the most annoying strategies ever heard of, and then being like, hey, you wanna be friends? No. Maybe if you did spam hypnosis, I would be more willing. But, as it stands, I would not like to be your friend. I hate you. Think about how you conduct yourself before you ask to make friends. Alright. Surely battle number 3 won't be awful as well. Turn around. I saw you turn! Okay. Whatever. I guess I'll beat you up as well, Birdkeeper Theo. Yeah, as long as I'm slower than the opponent, which, my god, I'm slower than a level 15 Pidgey, that's upsetting. But as long as I'm slower than the opponent, a neutral payback is the same damage as a super effective Rock Tomb. I mean, I guess it requires that they hit me, but usually they're gonna hit me. Yeah, I have to go out here. Hello, Growlithe. Don't intimidate me. Wow, I actually would have killed you. I should have Rock Tombed in that case, but I didn't really think this guy was gonna heal. Okay, well now I know that I should Rock Tomb you. Get owned. I love jumping out a window. That's my favorite part of this game. Rare candy, nice. That'll be very useful. Never, because I'm always overleveled. Don't care enough about that item. Ah, you do fight me? Probably should have thought about that and healed. Oh no, I'm pretty fine. Okay, maybe I'm not fine. Maybe I lose. If you have another Fearow, I think I just die. Okay, maybe I'm okay? Okay, thank god. That was close, though. Mom's calling me again. Wow, she is spending up a storm. Women be shopping or something. Super Potion. Actually, Hyper Potion, because I'm missing more than 50. Not much more, but more. Alright, you only have one Pokemon, that's nice. You're gonna resist rock, so unironically, okay, thanks. Is this guy gonna ask to be my friend too, after he just bullies me? Okay, thank you for the quick Lop Rock. Love you, Muck Monday. Hello. There we go. I don't know if that was actually required in order to go to Cianwood, but it saves me a return trip. And then I'm gonna have to catch a water type. If I remember correctly, the super rod is just in here. So I can talk to someone. I have been to Canto already? Oh, is it because I have a Muck or a Grimer that you think that? Because that's kind of funny. Right, maybe it's in one of the other houses. Because I remember I fished here for a Pokemon in Crystal to surf with. Well, the only other house is this one, so... This house? There is one fisherman. Yes, I love fishing. Fishing in video games is pretty much always good. I've probably talked about this before, but my philosophy is that every good game has fishing, but not every game with fishing is a good game. What? Okay, I gotta go back to Critique. Oh, do I have to do the kimono girls for that? Ooh, that's probably gonna be a little rough. If so, I'm just gonna go for it there. I kind of forgot that I would need surf in order to surf. It's crazy. Am I healed up, actually? No, not at all. And I should probably heal anyways, because there's honestly a non-zero chance that I just wipe on this. On the stupid Komodo girls. Actually, no, they're individual battles. It's not a gauntlet, I don't think. Maybe? I don't know. It's been too long since I played Crystal. All the Pokemon games are blurring together. I had to pick something up from Mom, actually, right? Yes. You have another repel for me? Tanga berries. Which ones are those? I didn't... Oh, you have another package. Oh, never mind. You have another one? Okay. Well, Super Potion's a little less useful. Tanga berry is also really useless. Not too worried about bug-type attacks. And I'm also not too interested in having a bug-type attack. Okay, yep, I love watching Team Rocket harass people. What are you doing? You having fun? Alright. Random Team Rocket run. One whole Pokemon coughing, okay. Payback. First time... This guy is a level 12 Pokemon? My lord, okay, and he's doing 1 damage to me. But I am just missing Payback, so maybe he wins. Maybe, okay. Maybe he does not win, actually. How are you not one of the lowest Team Rocket runs if you have a level 12 coughing only? Okay. Oh, all I had to do was fight that guy? Oh, right, the Komodo Girls is that you can get, like, the bell to go up to the tower and get Bird. How could I forget? Alright, now we can actually go. We can get fishing and catch ourselves a surf Sunday. I'll have to check its moveset because ideally I want to catch a Pokemon that can learn Waterfall, Surf, and Whirlpool. I'm getting pursuit trapped. But yeah, if I can get a water type that can learn all three, I don't know how rare that is. I feel like it's pretty common, but that's just me blindly guessing. But I get myself one of them, so that way I don't have to catch another water type later. I'm already gonna need another, HM slave for, like, what are they called? Strength, rock climb, if it's needed. That stuff. I'm gonna rest in this Pokemon Center because I don't trust myself anymore. Actually, thinking about it, since I was back in Ecruteak, I should have gone back to get Dig anyway, because I'll have to do that later. But who cares? We love being inefficient. Bag. Register this. And now we go fishing. Yeah. Corsola, I don't have much faith in for learning the moves I need. It can get Strength and Whirlpool, but not Waterfall. So, I'm okay. I'm assuming Magikarp cannot learn them. But, I mean, it's worth checking if Gyarados can. Because I could just give it a rare candy. It can't learn Whirlpool. You know, here's a better way of going about this. This is what, Route 43? I can't run from a Magikarp. Okay, thanks. That's great. Love that. Let me just quickly search up Route 43. And see if there's any Pokemon here that I can even catch, which will be what I need. No, it's Route 40. Okay. What am I using? A Good Rod? Yes. Good Rod. I can also get Krabby. I feel like I used the Krabby last time. Krabby can get Surf and Whirlpool, but not Waterfall. Okay, so none of these Pokemon meet the requirements that I need. What if I search? Let's start checking other routes. I'm like, this is definitely horribly inefficient, but what's in Olivine that I can get? The exact same Pokemon. Who'da thunk? I guess I can get Staryu if it's night, but something tells me that it's not gonna be much better. Okay, I could get a Staryu if it was nighttime, but it is not nighttime, so that's kind of useless info. Route 38 have? No. I could go back to Ecruteak and go to Route 42. I could get a Goldeen. Okay, it looks like we're going back to get a Goldeen. Sounds good. Like I said, we do need to go back that way anyways, because I forgot to grab Dig. This is the power of thinking ahead. Um, I don't care to headbutt because I cannot. Okay, jump down here. Over here. And then we just go to this exit. And surely I can at least access the water here, right? I'm not gonna get cut off that quick. EM for Shadow Claw, awesome. I can totally use that. You're not gonna stop me. Okay, thank God. I was gonna be so mad if you stopped me. What? I forgot I had your number. I can find unknown, wow. Okay, Goldie. Okay. Okay, do I have balls? I probably should have checked this beforehand. Okay. I mean, a fastball kind of matches your color scheme. Maybe I just catch you in a fastball. Oh, come on! That would have been so cool! Whatever. Okay, I'm a little worried that I'm not gonna catch this. Okay, thank God. That would have been so sad if we couldn't. Honestly, we're hold on, I gotta do some counting. No, I wanted to call this Shiny Sunday, but doesn't fit. I could just get rid of the A in Sunday. We'll do that. Shiny. Sunday. Oh yeah. Welcome to the team, Shiny Sunday. That's kind of crazy. Kind of silly, wacky, funny. All I'm gonna use you for is, dumping a bunch of HMs. Hope you enjoy. You don't need water sport. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, bucko. But it's just so funny that of all the wild Pokemon to encounter that are gonna be shiny, it's the one that I'm actually trying to catch for something. Like, it's not like I've got a shiny of like a Magikarp or something in the same pool while trying to catch a Pokemon. I got the exact Pokemon I was looking for first try, and it's a shiny. Pretty awesome. Let me run. Like, I'm not one to care a whole lot for shinies. I've done very minimal amounts of shiny hunting. Like, all I've ever done is a bit of SOS chaining in Sun and Moon. And I guess, I did try some of, like, the Ultra Wormhole stuff in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, but that was half looking for shinies and half looking for the legendaries, so I wouldn't really count that. But yeah, I've done a bit of SOS chaining. I've caught an Alolan Rattata and an Alolan Sandshrew. And that was about all of the shiny hunting I've ever done. And I don't remember the context of it. Maybe it was on stream somewhere. But yeah, I feel like it was on stream somewhere where I was doing like a Nuzlocke, I found a shiny, and it's like, well, according to the rules, I can't catch this, so I killed it. And it was funny. But no, this one I needed. I have a use for you, Shiny Sunday, so you're coming with me. Alright, now we skillfully avoid everyone, and I pick up the TM for Pluck. Just what I needed. I wouldn't be able to live without that, I don't think. Okay, guess I'm not going that way. Yeah, as far as I know, every single wild encounter here is going to be Tentacruel. Or Tentacool/Tentacruel. Actually, we're on your right now, so maybe it's different, but... These are jellyfish-infested waters. Oh look, a big whirlpool. Okay, well... Unfortunate timing. I do look elegant riding atop my shiny Goldeen, don't I? You're so true. So real and true about that one. Alright, I think... Yeah, we're here already. Okay. Last tile. The boss of Cianwood, guarding the entrance. It's over here. I can navigate. Heal up. And then put Shiny Sunday in the box. Don't want you interfering with this gym battle. Bump. You can sit next to Rat Run Day. Yeah, we're having a lot of new characters to the gang. Because we have Rat Run Day, which is certainly not a name I've ever used before. And Shiny Sunday instead of Surf Sunday. But I think the only other Pokemon we'll have to recruit will be another iteration of HM Hers Day. Having to get 3 different Pokemon for HMs is very annoying. I mean, technically I didn't have to get 3, I probably could have done it in 2, but... I was not trying to be that efficient. Hello, Black Belt Knob. It's certainly a name. Okay, I've realized a problem. Fighting types resist both of my attacks. Unless I'm insane. But fighting type resists rock, right? Yes, okay. So I guess we're sludging it out. I mean, that did solid damage. It's at least nice that I resist fighting. So, like, I don't think this should be a bad gym. But at the same time, Chuck is kind of a gimmick gym leader with Focus Punch. Because his Primeape has a double team. And his, Poliwrath has Hypnosis. So, we're kind of just hoping that they don't get lucky. Ow! Jesus. Oh, okay. This Hitmonchan is going to be an actual fight. Good to know. Like, I'm probably gonna have to properly set up against that guy with minimizes. This is what I was saying, where we're in the... Okay, turn off speed up. We're in the awkward mid-game portion where... I'm not evolved, but we're starting to see evolved Pokemon. So the base stat discrepancy is just... quite noticeable. But... it is what it is, nothing we can do about it. Okay. I'm just gonna throw one more attempt of spamming sludges. Because, yeah, if we get an early poison, this guy doesn't have guts, so... Okay, you do just get the freeze with Ice Punch, though. That's crazy. Love to see that. I'm still gonna throw another attempt to just... Jesus Christ, this... Like, I get the elemental punches, you have all of them, so you're just clicking there, remove, something's gonna happen eventually, but... I think it's like a 10-20% chance for these to happen. What the hell? Why did you Mach Punch? See, okay, I think setting up minimizes is just stupid. I think if that fight happens again, I just win. Well, no. If that fight happens again and I get a poison with sludge, I just win, is what I meant to say. Okay. Like, if I get a poison turn 1 into a Quick Claw turn 3, I think I win as well. It's not like it's horrendous. Or a crit like that. Okay, well. And then you crit Mach Punch. Okay. Like, as a reminder, Sludge has like a 30% chance to poison. It hasn't happened once. It should be, like, happening at least once per fight. Like, we should be getting it about every single time. Whether it's too early or too late, who cares, but, like... Well, it couldn't really be too early, obviously, but if it's too late or not, who cares, but it should be happening, because I'm getting about 3 sludges off a fight. There we go. No crits, and I win. See, it's too easy. I'm just the more skilled opponent. But actually, that guy was getting an insane amount of crits and dodging so many poisons. That was lame as hell. I say, as the one that uses minimize strats constantly. Okay, now I think we might have to fight one more gym trainer on, like, the top right. But it should be just about Chuck time. No, wait, do I only have to hit that button? Did I fight that guy for absolutely no reason? Hold on. I thought I'd have to turn something on both sides. I fought that guy for no reason. Okay. Oh, that guy just doesn't fight. Okay, awesome. But yeah, this is just gonna be another fight, I think, of spamming... double team? Not double team. I'm reading Chuck's moveset. Of spamming Sludge. So that he can't set up double teams. Then again... No, we're gonna set up double team / minimize against his primate. Because, like, sure, it has Focus Punch, but I resist it. But it also has Leer to click during this. And yeah, he might just prefer to click Rock Slide because of the resistance, and that's already got lower accuracy. So... like, I just have to get a poison on Sludge. And then we're gaming. Come on. Aw. But a Rock Slide does that much? Okay. Yeah, I feel more justified in setting up. Because I could not out DPS this guy. Okay, that's cool. I mean, maybe I'll just give it an attempt where I start sludging out the gate. I don't know. I suppose it could be worth it. It's possible I'm just making this more difficult than it needs to be. Yeah, no, I definitely have to double team up. Yeah. Chuck might be a worse fight than Morty, honestly. Because this guy's actually got attacks on his Pokemon, rather than just Curse. Wait, Leer can miss? That guy was just hitting every single Leer by coincidence? Okay. I'm just gonna start sludging now because I kind of need a poison. Okay. I guess back to setting up I go. Sure, crit flinch me through +4 evasion with Rock Slide. Go ahead, Chuck. Like, that's gotta be insanely unlikely. That'd be like a 75% accurate move. Cut in half? And then a 1 in 16, and then a 1 in 10. And he just hits that, no problem. Am I sure that Sludge is a 30% poison? Am I making that up? I'm searching this up. There's no way Sludge is a 30% poison. No, it is. It's a 30% chance to poison. That's cool. Really love when statistics. I love things that have a random chance of happening. I love things that have a random chance of happening. Yeah, Chuck's gonna be worse than Morty. Okay, that's 4 more sludges with no poison. Like, this Primeape has Vital Spirit that makes you immune to sleep, not poison. Just double checking that to make sure. Oh, there we go. I think the fact that he's spamming Rock Slide means it doesn't matter and I still lose, but... Yes, you want to set up double teams. Please do that. Set up double teams, Leers, all that stuff. You love doing it. Okay. The one time I get Sludge is when he's just full offensive with Rock Slide and hits everyone. Like, why can't I just have him double team turn 1, and then I sludge poison? I'm getting greedy with my resets. If he hits me turn 1 and I don't poison, I'm just restarting. Okay. I will maybe take this. Well, I mean, I will take this, but it will maybe work. It's more what I mean. Honestly? Okay. There we go. Wanted to avoid him using the potion. Oh, God. There we go. Ow. I don't think I really have the luxury to keep setting up. Maybe I have to be fully set up for this Poliwrath because of how much he does. Like, that thing is chunky and also tanky. Okay. Love the flinch. Actually, thinking about it, a while ago I said... I implied that Rockslide had a 10% flinch chance, but isn't it 30 as well? I want to say it's a 30% flinch chance. Okay. Oh my god. I don't understand why this poison is so hard to get. Thank you. See, this is... Okay, well, so much for that. I was gonna say, this is the kind of sort that we want. But... Okay, well... This attempt went from possible to doomed real quick. Okay, I mean, maybe. I highly doubt it, but maybe. Yeah. As expected. No poison, this is so sad. Okay, I mean, I think at this health I die to one attack from Poliwrath, but... I mean, I guess I have to take it. Oh, I only have 5 minimizes. I did not get a 6th one. I think I'm better off clicking this than attacking for 1 turn. Because the fight... Okay, well... I was gonna say the fight will be long enough that it'll, I think, be worth it, but... Oh, so much for that. Yeah, honestly, I don't really care too much if this primate leers me a bunch. Like, I have no minimized setup, I just lose that, but I don't really care if this primate leers me a bunch because Poliwrath's attacks, like, he's got body slam, I guess, but I think it seems to prefer using Surf. Well, I guess if I have a defense down, it might start using body slam, actually. But, you know, if it's leering, it's not hurting me. I just have to... Okay, cool. Like, honestly, I'm baffled at how this day has turned out. We beat Morty in, like, 10-15 minutes, and now we're stuck on Chuck. And I had figured this was gonna be a non-fight. Where I just kind of clicked Sludge and won. But I guess not. Yeah, I can maybe possibly live a hit at this health, but I'm pretty sure I don't. Oh, I do. Wow. At least a body slam. I think a surf would have killed me. Speaking of surf killing me. Honestly, here's a question. Do I have the toxic PM? I don't think so. No. And I'm assuming I cannot learn Flash. Yeah. Because if I could also lower their accuracy, that would maybe give me an out, but... I just need stupid RNG as usual. Yeah, nope. I feel like... I mean, obviously I can... Health doesn't really matter because Poliwrath could just miss everything. But I think realistically, I have to beat Primeape only having taken one hit max. Just because of how long it takes to kill Poliwrath. He's got a lot of time for bullshit to happen. Like, this is a really bad spot to be in, especially at -1 defense. Okay, well, this is an even worse spot to be in. That's the worst spot to be in. Sludge, I'm already forgetting what I'm doing. There we go. You had to start attacking. And I flinched, okay. Well, I'm not gonna be able to set up fully by the time he dies. Well, I wouldn't have been able to anyways, actually, but now I'm too short instead of... You hit Hypnosis of all things? That's cool. I love that. Like, I think we're just getting beaten out here by raw base stats is the big issue. I mean, it doesn't help that both of my, like, good moves are resisted here. But at the same time, I think if I had Pound, it would not be doing any better because the poison is where my damage is really coming from. Crazy that you get the flinch twice in a row, and then hit 3 times in a row. It wasn't 3 times in a row, but... Oh, crazy that you're hitting so often with Rock Slide when it's already 75% accurate. Is it 75? I think so. Maybe it's 85. Either way, it's not 100%, and you're hitting very often. Or what feels like very often, anyway. Okay, well I at least get to see Poliwrath again. Yes, you want to hit Hypnosis. You love Hypnosis. Yeah. Surf just does so much more than Body Slam. Back to Sludge. Yeah, I do not think... I think if I get hit before I get a poison off, it's not worth trying. Oh my fucking god. Maybe it is more worth it to just start setting up right away, but I really do not think so. Because then I have to hit him at +6 evasion and poison. And that don't feel good. Okay, thanks. I don't really have anything to say about this fight, it's just stupid. Because I don't think it's incorrect to say that Chuck is getting, on the whole, so much more lucky than me with his Rock Slide hits and flinches. Because, yes, I do need a lot more luck than Chuck does. But, at the same time, I do not think the RNG is treating us both evenly. You know, I'm gonna try a Rock Tomb here. I'm kind of stupid for it, I think, but... Okay, yeah. I don't think the speed drop is worth it. Because I'm gonna need to do that 2 or 3 times to be faster. I think... I don't remember how much Surf did to me, but I think I'm at an HP where it kills. Maybe not. I guess we'll see. Yeah. Yeah, no, I can only take 1 hit from Primeape non-leered. That's, like, the only possible way to live a Surf, I think. Because of how atrocious my special defense is. Okay, well, I've been leered, that's bad. I have 50 health, maybe the 2 extra health matters. You never know. Alright. Well, we have to go damageless. That's fine. Surely I can do that against Poliwrath. Because it's just gonna click Hypnosis, right? I'm never gonna poison it, but it's gonna be fine because it's never gonna attack me. Honestly, if I don't poison it... Okay, well. If I don't poison it, part of me thinks I could possibly run out of sludges if I get terrible damage rolls. I don't think that's actually true, but... I mean, if I missed enough against... Primate, maybe. But then again, missing a bunch of them means I would have to, like, get a poison turn 1, and then get fully set up, and then he potions, and then I miss, like, every one until he dies, basically. That kind of thing I think is the only way that I'd actually be low enough, but it technically could happen. Okay. I'm sticking with my rule. If I don't... if I get hit before I poison him, it's not worth. I'm too far behind. We love the turn 1 miss. Okay, well... Okay, well... I just die. Oh, okay, maybe not. We get another free one here. Okay, yeah. Oh. Alright. Sludge will surely work. Surely I will hit. Okay, cool. It's 30%. I feel like I should get it more often than this, but I guess I haven't been keeping track, so... Okay, I feel like you should be missing more often, Primate. Cool. Yeah, just hit 4 in a row. Whatever. That's fine. Why do I have to stop and think every time? I don't know what I'm doing. That's not winning. The other thing is, like, just hitting the Primate and killing it isn't good either. Because I need to have my evasion set up for, Polygraph. If it's like, oh, first 3 turns I don't take any damage, but I hit all my sludges, that's not good either. Because then I'm not going to have enough time to, set up Minimize. Why? Okay, well, payback. I mean, I suppose this is technically fine still. Not good, but I don't think we're ever getting a good attempt. Okay. Why would I think that I could have a chance? You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna try just setting up minimize turn 1. Okay. That's great. I love that. It's like, I don't think this is good. We just end up in a lot of the same situations we're already in, but for a longer period of time. Yeah, because that just gives Primate so much more time to hit because I keep missing it. Yeah. Like, that time I did get to Polyrath, so it's maybe technically an argument that it's fine and better or whatever, but I I firmly believe that's just an outlier. I think the momentum if I get a turn 1 poison is just so good. Maybe I just reset for turn 1 poisons, honestly. That just sounds so annoying, though. But I kind of don't believe it's realistic to win otherwise. Because, like, even if turn 1 I'm taking no damage, it's another turn where he's setting up more double teams and Leers or whatever, which means he's going to be less likely to do that in the future. So I am putting myself turns behind to get the poison. And it's especially just more turns where you can use Rock Slide. Yeah, I don't know, this... The fact that Grimer evolves at level 38 is just... Okay. I'm gonna switch around the order of my moves and resave because I've made that mistake more than once now. This way I can just mash the A button, no thinking. It's not like I really have any other options, as I've discussed at length, rather. Okay, we have an attempt, I guess. Okay. I am at a health where I think I might live a surf. But that relies on me not getting hit by another rock slide, obviously, which is, as we've seen, not very likely. Yep. Speak the devil. Okay. Yep. Whatever. Okay, nice crit. I think I kill this turn with poison. Okay. I mean, I'm not dead, but it adds like 2 more turns to my kill time. Yeah, I think he barely lives this poison. You have another potion? Oh god, it's so over. I don't know how I'm winning this fight. Maybe I didn't go back and grab Dig. I forgot because I got the shiny. I think I go teach Dig now. Because then... once I get the poison off, I can Dig, and then every other turn I'm invincible. And then Dig should also do more damage than Sludge. I just have to go all the way back because I'm dumb as hell. I guess I'm healing? Why am I healing? What? What is wrong with me? Move. Alright, Shiny Sunday, welcome back. Guess I do have 1 repel I can use. Level 20 tentacles, too fast. Yeah, once I get to Olivine, I'm buying a load of repels. I fought you. And yeah, hugging this side wall seems pretty effective. I feel like I should be able to get past that swimmer there. No? That's crazy. I have to fight you. Get out of my game. Be gone. Oh, wait. Pokemart's here. Well, I need however many repels you can give me, basically. By 30. Now, we go back to National Park. I don't think I have to walk through any grass on this route. I'm heading backwards, so it'd be pretty free. Alright. Time to unveil our super repels. For that one tiny patch of grass. Now, I don't know where it is in National Park. I may have to look that up. But I kind of think it's that item right there. No, this is the Soothe Bell. Okay. If it's up that rock climb wall, I'm gonna be very upset. Okay, thank God. Cool. And now, I think for real this time we get rid of Rock Tomb. I don't really know what Rock Tomb's doing for me. Like, he gets like, flying types. It gets ice types. And anything else that ground doesn't do? I don't think so. And like those are types I don't necessarily have trouble with. So, and plus the speed drop isn't really useful when I'm so slow. And also having Quick Claw with Dig is kind of funny because, I mean, it can work for or against you, I feel like. But you could, like, Quick Claw, Dig, under, and be faster so you dodge them. And then the next turn, Quick Claw doesn't activate, so you're slower, so you're invincible for 2 turns, basically. That's an entirely possible scenario. But for all I know, it's entirely possible that you turn 1 slow dig, and then turn 2 Quick Claw activates and you fast dig, and then you just get pranked. But again, like I said, it's just more damage. So it's a win-win. The being invincible is honestly just a secondary benefit. And this is what the power of thinking can do for you. You know? I mean, I shouldn't say that yet. Maybe my thinking will end up meaning nothing. But I think that this should be far better. Okay, the one thing I had to watch out for is dodged. Sometimes I forget how much faster backtracking can be if you just buy repels. Very nice. Alright, Shiny Sunday. Thank you for your service again. I have to remember that the deposit Pokemon command exists. I just always use move Pokemon because normally if I'm depositing something, I'm pulling something else out instead. But not in this case. So I can save myself. Smallest fraction of time. Oh, I gotta hit this again. Bam. Oh no, my repel. Get a quick save. Not a second one. Alright. Let's see what difference Dig makes for me. I'm willing to try be a little more forgiving in what I'll accept. Okay, that's not good though. Getting 2-shot by Dig. Or yeah, getting 2-shot by Rock Slide. Rather. Okay. See now. Okay, well now I get the Quick Claw proc underground. Just like I was saying, it can prank me. Wait, did I get that proc twice? That's kind of crazy. Muck Monday doing everything in its power to make Dig not be worthwhile. Come on. I don't live that because of the Leers, right? Yeah. Okay, but, you know, I don't think it was any thanks to Dig, but we did make it to Poliwrath after getting Dig. Okay, nice. That's a lot less nice, but... Okay, how many more minimizes? One more. Okay, Dig. Show your stuff. see, I get to dodge this attack for free, and then I can dig, and then kill. And I don't think dig will do enough that it's worth just clicking instead of sludge. Okay, well, I die. I don't know why I bothered speeding that up to C. I could have just reset immediately. How's the run going? It's been pretty good up until this point. The Chuck, we've reached, I think, just a raw base stat difference. That is a little unfortunate. I really thought I'd be stuck on Morty for a while, but got past him in like 10-15 minutes, which was a very welcome surprise. Okay, now can I just get the poison? I need to start setting up minimizes. No, I die? Okay, fair enough. Take a sip. So it all started as a bit from the channel Jimothy Cool. He does like competitive Pokemon stuff. And it was he made a video called Muck Monday, or something. I don't remember the exact title, but it was something with Muck Monday in the title. And he played competitive Gen 3 with Muck. And he's done like all kinds of these gimmick videos before, but Muck really popped off and it was a great video. And it just started a whole meme in his channel. And I decided that, you know, I'm gonna take Muck Monday to the single player realm, because I suck at competitive, because I don't actually know how to play this game. And I'm gonna beat every game with Muck. Because it gave me an excuse to play through all the Pokemon games again, in a stupid way. And I think that's about it. There's not a whole lot to it, it's just Muck's funny, I guess. Oh, great flinch, we love that. Okay, this is the potion turn, so you know, we're making a bit of ground. You still have double teams to click? Keep clicking those. Stop trying to attack me. Take care of yourself first. Okay, well. As soon as I get six double, they're minimized setup. Sludge. Oh, big turn 1 poison, okay. I was really expecting a crit or flinch there. And or, rather. We've seen both happen. Okay. The early poison has really been undermined by the amount of rock slides he hit. I have a similar thing with Beedrill, because he used to be my favorite as a kid. Only managed to beat Fire Red. Yeah, Beedrill would be much harder. Honestly, the only reason Muck Monday has gotten half as far as it has is because Muck starts with, or Grimer rather, starts with Minimize. And you know, you can kind of win any fight if you just never get hit. That's another thing that I guess kind of inspired this. Like, I have the potential to win any fight, except for like, if they have something like Aerial Ace or Swift kind of thing. Yeah, Minimize is how I've won, I would estimate, like, 70 to 80% of difficult fights. Because I try to keep on level. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But I try to keep on level with the opponent. I don't want to just win because, haha, I'm like 30 levels above you and I outspeed in one shot. Then the only downside is most of the time, one Pokemon will have a hard time soloing 6 Pokemon, or they don't normally have 6 Pokemon, but like 4 to 5. But they'll have an even harder time if they're super slow and have to tank at least one hit from every Pokemon. So, yeah, that's why Minimize is nice. But yeah, Heart Gold so far has been both way worse and way better than I thought it would be. Because I thought Faulkner would be really bad. Wasn't stuck on him for too long. I thought Bugsy would be easy. Got stuck on him a little longer than I thought. I thought Whitney would be bad and demolished her. I thought Morty would be bad and demolished him. But then I thought Chuck would be free, and I've been here for maybe like 45 minutes now. And I'm not showing any signs of getting close. Actually, I got... No, because he has another potion, so I got like... The best I got was him to use his second potion and get the Poliwrath down to like 3/4 health, I think it was. But now I have Dig, which should help me stall extra poison turns and do more damage than Sludge. So I just have to get past the Primeape eventually. And then we'll see how I fare against Poliwrath. Alright, I can finally click Dig again. Oh, do we get fast into slow Dig? Oh yeah. That's the other funny thing. Dig with Quick Claw can technically make me permanently invincible. Realistically, it's not gonna do that, and it also has an equal chance to completely negate the invincibility turn, but we're already relying on Insane Luck, so why not rely on a little more? Alright. Good job, Dig. Helping me out. That's the other thing, it's hard to quantify how useful Dig is being, because, like... Well, I mean, it is actually somewhat simple, because for every attack I dodge, there's a 1 in 6 chance it'll hit me. So, like... Okay, well, that's gonna kill me. Unless I don't have Leer. Oh, okay. Ugh. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, and you just hit 2 Body Slams back to back. Okay. This is what I signed up for. I can't get upset about it. Okay, maybe this is workable. It's looking a lot less workable now. Big Shot reminds me of how you can say practically immortally and slacking. Yeah. Yeah, and I don't think they give you the Protect TM by that point, but who is it that can learn it? It's like Ninjask or something that naturally learns Protect by level up. So you can get Protect with it to also cheese that fight. Oh, that was a fun one. Honestly, I don't remember Emerald. It's been not even that long, honestly. Well, how many games has it been? Like 3? 2? Emerald was like 3 games ago, and Norman would have been halfway through that. So I don't really remember what I did to beat Emerald, but there's a solid chance that I did use Dig to get past his slacking. Not gonna lie. Okay, see this? This is not the kind of fight against Primeape we want, because now we have no evasion and we just die to Surf, I think. Okay, wait. At this point, I'm just clicking Dig because I'm interested to know how much it does to Poliwrath, because I've yet to hit it with one. Okay, that does about the same amount as Sludge. Big Quick Claw, let's go. Yeah, Surf should just kill me. Oh, no, okay. Well, at this point, we have to, yeah. The only way out there was to click Dig and get the Quick Claw to proc every single time to make me invincible. And surprise, surprise, that did not happen. Alright. Back to you. Okay, again, that crit's not great. I need to... There we go. I was gonna say I need to get the poison on you. Ow. Oh, and I flinched. Okay, well. Yeah, part of me's thinking I should just go back to resetting until I get a poison turn 1, but it's just so annoying having to do that. Oh hey, well, speaking of that... And then I click Sludge again, whatever, it doesn't really matter, I don't think. It kind of evens out because he potioned that turn, so the turn I wasted got given back to me, in a sense, but... Okay. I think if I hit this dig, he's dead? Okay. Well, we have made it to Poliwrath again, but I am dead to any hit, and okay. This Poliwrath seems to have an unnaturally high hit rate against me. At +6, I'm not gonna lie. Sludge. I don't know why I keep forgetting what move I'm supposed to click. Okay, I'm not... I don't think I can win with a turn 1 crit. Not gonna lie. Feels a little... I feel like I lose a little too much ground with that. Okay. I suppose I'm fine with that. I mean, one thing I might be able to do, actually... I don't think I have access to Toxic TM right now, but if I did, and also if Toxic is a guaranteed hit for poison types in this gen, which I don't know if it is, I could get Toxic instead of Sludge, and then set up double teams first, and then Toxic, because then we trade Evasion, but the Evasion only really helps me. Okay, yep. Double hits, body slam. You know, let me take a quick look. Where is the poison Toxic TM? It's in the battle frontier. Okay, so I can't get it. Well, that ends that line of thought. Not a very pursuable option. Okay, another turn 1 poison. But a turn 2 rock slide hit, so still not great. Okay. We have health. Enough to currently survive a, Surf, I believe. I think it's doing 50-something to me. So that puts us in pretty good standing. We're gonna slow it down here. More drama. Okay, hold on, hold on. We've poisoned the Poliwrath. Missed the Surf. Okay. Down we go. I did start from True Gen 1, yeah. We did, I didn't do Yellow. I did, Red. And then I did Crystal. Then I did, Emerald. And then I did, Fire Red. And then I did Platinum. And now I'm on, Heart Gold. So I'm doing every main game, like, including remakes. So after this, we'll move to Black, and then White 2, and then is it 3DS there? There's no more remakes at that point, right? Yeah. Then it'll be, like, X, then Omega Ruby. What's the hardest and easiest so far? That's something that I've thought about. I don't entirely remember. I think the easiest was Platinum. It might be recency bias, but I think the easiest was Platinum, because by the 4th gym, I was able to use Thief to get Black Sludge from Wild Krogunk, and the game gave me the Substitute TM. So having Leftovers, Minimize, and Substitute is a pretty good combo. I'm not gonna lie. The hardest, I think, for most of the game, it was Crystal, because Faulkner and Crystal took me so long, because he had Mud Slap and it was all he would click. Morty took me an absurdly long time. Every single rival battle was really bad because he has Curse. But then, by the end of the game, I got Leftovers and Curse, because there's a Curse TM in that game. So, like, no physical threat could hurt me. And then it became pretty easy once I beat the Elite Four. But Emerald, I don't remember most of the game. Also, wait, am I about to beat this guy? Hold on, wait, I'm not gonna lie, I was not looking at the screen. Okay, I win. Hold on, okay. Anyways, as I was saying, Emerald, I don't remember most of the game, but I know that the Elite Four was by far the worst one I've done, like, by a mile. Because every other Elite Four, I have done, at least as far as I'm aware, I don't really, all of the games start to blur together, but every single game I've done the Elite Four in one go. Like, I have to beat, if I lose, I go back to the start, I'm not saving between them. But Emerald was the one game where I had to save between Elite Four members, because, Phoebe was just so bad with Curse, and when I got to Drake was also a big RNG check. Glacia, the only real problem was her freezing me, which happened more than it should have, mind you. And then Sydney was like maybe a 60% chance I'd win by just spamming attacks. So he was just an annoying RNG check at the start. And all of that's to say that, it was the first game, and hopefully only game, where I saved between Elite Four members, which I think gives it good contention to be the hardest game I've done. Well, also, you know, we have to give points to Emerald for having Tate and Liza in it, because I had to break pretty much every single rule of the challenge for that to be possible. But, you know, that was like extenuating circumstances, double battles and such. And actually, there was another part of that question. Wow, I really loved talking about nothing for so long. I don't think I can do Legends Arceus, because I don't think Muck's in that game. I don't own Arceus myself, currently, so I don't know that for sure, but I believe I've looked at that. Because I know Muck isn't in Sword and Shield, so I can't do that one. But it is in Scarlet and Violet. And, yeah, I don't believe it's in Legends Arceus. So as of now, the only Switch game... Actually, you know what? Why don't I check that right now? Hold on a minute. Let's go... Muck. Yeah, it's allegedly not available in Legends Arceus. So... I will... It's also... I'm not too sure if I'm gonna bother with Let's Go Pikachu, because I think that's got, like, all kinds of other nonsense in it. But I will probably do Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I don't see why not. So... Yeah, because I'm going on this whole tangent because I was about to say the only Switch game I have to play is Scarlet and Violet, but I forgot Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl exists, so... Gotta do one of those as well. And then honestly, with how quick I'm going, very big quotation marks around quick. There's a good chance another Pokemon game with Muck in it will have released by the time I'm done this, so... Well, I guess because Legends ZA is coming out, and if Muck's in that, I might end up having to do that. God, I keep clicking move Pokemon. This is so much more inefficient. No, down, stay. There you go. Okay, and here's hoping that Jasmine is a simple, dig spam. Because, I could have sworn they were an Arceus. I can imagine Muck similar to Beedrill that it gains significant boost. I honestly don't know. I think I can check that on Pokemon Database as well. They should probably have that stuff. I mean, I do get the inherent buff of, when Alolan Muck gets added to the game, I'm allowing myself one Muck and one Alolan Muck. So the number of Pokemon I have will double. That'll be a big buff to me. But, I don't think Muck's ever gotten a stat buff. If I, like, go to Beedrill, for example, it should list... Yeah. It lists changes. So, Muck has never really gotten a stat buff. It does get slight buffs throughout the generations, in the sense that it starts getting an actual ability that does something. Because right now my abilities are, because I don't think I can really get the hidden ability. At least with how I'm doing it. So my choices for abilities are Stench and Sticky Hold. And Sticky Hold technically does something, but no opponents in single player are ever going to have item removal. And Stench, I think at this point in time, all it does is reduce wild encounter rate. But later on, it'll give a flinch chance to all of my contact moves. I really hope I don't have to do that. I do not want to go to the Safari Zone. But yeah, I get a small buff in the fact that Stench is an actual ability, I think starting Gen 5, but other than that, Muck stays pretty much the same. Alright, you two just give me encouraging words. Thank you. I got this. Actually, she's level 35, right? So I'm actually under-leveled now. Yeah, she's level 35. Oh well. I mean, it's only her Steelix. The two Magnemites are level 30. But yeah, I'm just going in this with the intention to spam dig and hope I win. Because trying to set up against these Magnemites seems terrible because I have Thunderbolt, Supersonic Thunder Wave, just a lot of nonsense to ruin my day. Hold on a minute. Okay. That's one Magnemite down. I just have to sort of not get fully paralyzed. It's that simple. You know, Paralysis, I'm gonna be slower than all my opponents anyways. So Paralysis technically does nothing if I'm lucky. That's all I'm saying. You know, because like Poison, Burn, all them have guaranteed effects, but Paralysis, full para, not guaranteed. Yeah, it is very odd that Magnemite doesn't have Levitate. Speaking of Levitate users, it makes me very mad that Gengar still has it in the older games. Because fighting those stupid things would be so much easier. But oh well. Also, the Quick Claw proc to dig quicker. Absolutely insane. The problem is that this is going to take so many digs, and also I'm going to get full parried. Yeah, this is going to take so many digs, because this thing's got 200 base defense. I honestly don't know if my digs will kill it, because she should have a potion. This thing's got a citrus berry. Yeah, that did about what I expected. So... Okay, full para. Yeah, and that kills. I really hope I saved before this. I'm honestly... Did I save before? We're going back in the VOD to check. I did save. Okay. We're resetting. Because for some reason, I just couldn't recall if I had, and if I had to do that stupid Chuck fight again, I'd be so mad. Okay, now the question becomes, is there anything I can do to make this fight better for me? What moves can I learn? I mean, I think the problem is I've kind of explored everywhere. I can learn Shadow Ball? Hold on. Shadow Ball might unironically be my way through here, or I could do Flamethrower from the game corner. I just have Shadow Ball TM. Because it's not going to be super effective, but I'm also attacking a defensive stat that's like 4 times lower. So... Alright, Oh, also, I'm looking at the time. I don't have a whole lot of time. I think what we will do... do I have any other moves that would actually be useful? No. We're gonna give this one go with Shadow Ball. My favorite move on Muck. I guess Grimer at this point. Though, not the weirdest moveset I've had. We know that one. I guess Payback's going. I really want to keep Payback, but... Do I get rid of Sludge? Honestly, like, Sludge is not a good move. I say that after it was the only reason I won that last fight. At level 36, I get Sludge Bomb. The next gym is 34, right, because Price is weird, and he's lower level. But, honestly, there's a good chance I hit level 36 by getting to him. But at the same time, I don't think that Sludge Bomb would be that useful against him. Oh, this is rough. We're gonna get rid of Sludge. We're getting rid of Sludge. I mean, maybe... I don't know. I haven't saved. I'm not gonna save over this. Because maybe I do get rid of Payback, because the main reason I'm keeping Payback is I need something to act as insurance against the ghosts. Stupid, Rivals, Haunter. But Shadow Ball would also do that, I suppose. I could just hold Shadow Ball in my moveset. Nothing's saying I can't. Ooh, I am a little worried about how much this Thunderbolt's gonna do. Yeah, that's... Okay. Well, I think we need a Quick Claw proc now on the other Magnemite, because I feel like when I'm this low, there's no way that it's going to... Thunderbolt me, right? Oh, okay, you know, ask and you shall receive. But yeah, I don't know if I ever got my full thought out. I want to give this fight 1 or 2 attempts. I want to get one real attempt, I'm going to say, where I get to hit this thing with Shadow Ball and see if it's doable with Shadow Ball. Or if I need to go and get, like, Flamethrower from... Or I think it's Fire Blast from the department store. Because I think Fire Blast is what I did to kill the Steelix and Crystal. Yeah, I just died Iron Tail, don't I? Yes. Okay. I would like to give this 1 or 2 more tries. Without committing to learning Shadow Ball, notably. But I'm going to get rid of Payback in this instance. Because I do have to go very soon. I've lost track of time. I mean, I knew that I was gonna have to go, but I didn't realize it was so soon, you know? Words and stuff and such. Okay, well now I'm paralyzed and confused, but apparently it doesn't matter, I just keep hitting. Let's see. How does Shadow Ball do? Actually, isn't Steel type messed up and it resists Ghost in this gen? Yes. Okay. Okay. Well, that's not gonna work. That's for sure. Let's just... Maybe I just get, like 8 crits with Dig. I guess 7 crits at this point. And then I win. Yeah, no. Okay. Well, Shadow Ball certainly won't work. Forgot about that resistance. Which means that I think my only option next time is to, I guess I might as well use that rare candy as well. If you're going soon, I just want to say you have a very nice, comforting vibe. I really need company right now, and you've soothed my anxiety. You have a lovely energy and voice. Thank you, that means a lot to hear. To be honest, most of this recording, like, most of this live streaming, is just because, like, I just think it's fun, right? I enjoy doing dumb stuff like this, and it's really nice when, people come by and also have a fun time. Because this is not the kind of thing that I think is most people's cup of tea, you know, just sitting there, resetting forever, waiting until, the opponent you're fighting just misses 30 times in a row. But, you know, some people like it, as do I, obviously. I'm the one sitting here doing it. And yeah, I appreciate I appreciate the kind words, basically. But yeah, I think the plan next time is I'll have to go get Fire Blast from Goldenrod. I think it's Fire Blast, not Flamethrower. And hope that that works. I mean, it'll be a stronger move, it'll be super effective. I'll have the burn chance, I guess. Those are all nice things. Actually, will it be super effective because you're part ground, Steelix? Oh god, this plan just gets worse and worse. But, you know, once again, we've hit a bit of a wall. No, okay, I just looked it up, I'm dumb. I don't know resistances very well. Ground does not resist fire, so it will be super effective. There we go. Figured out. Solved. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Oh wait, I have Attract. Hold on, can I learn Attract? I'm getting so sidetracked. I really should go, but my brain's just running. I can learn Attract, okay. I didn't look closely, but general rule of thumb is that a Pokemon's gender will match their trainers for single player. So if it really gets bad, I could teach Attract to my Muck. Because it's male, the Steelix should be female. Okay, ideas are being developed. I do gotta go, like I said. But I'll have more time to formulate stuff throughout the week, because, you know, YouTuber nonsense, like and subscribe, blah blah blah. As for the actual relevant stuff, I stream every Monday. Well, most Mondays, whenever I can. Time is very variable. Just whenever I feel like it / can fit it in. So the best way to really know when I go live is to join the Discord. I'll have to put an actual invite link that works in the description right now. But I have a server and I @, everyone anytime I go live. So that's like the real best way to get notified. You can also like hit the bell or something. I don't know how YouTube live streams work. They're a mystery. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Hopefully next time we can beat Jasmine without too much trouble. But I guess I should switch over to here. I know what I'm doing. I know how to stream. Thank you everyone for coming out to the stream, whether you're here the whole time or just 5 minutes, and I'll see you